Hey y'all, today we're going to run through a really quick lesson of I'm on Fire, that Bruce Springsteen one. I think that's on Born in the USA album. It's right around there anyway. Not one of my favorite tunes, so I'm not going to play through it, but I will show you how you play it. First, it's in E, but everything's tuned down. I think it's all the way down to D. So your low E string would sound like that, so they're all tuned down. But the thing to know on the E chord is he's not doing this. Right, he's doing this. So he plays it as an E5 chord, not as a regular E. So I don't even know if it's Bruce or whoever's actually picking that part, but you do the open E string, A and D at the second, and then G string at the fourth. So on this one you're arpeggiating, there's the vocabulary word of the day, up through A, it kind of misses a beat after that low E. A, D, G, D, A, D. And that arpeggiation is the same for all of the chords. It's just a question of which four strings you're using. So for this chord, it's the A through, or the E through the G, those lowest four strings. Then the next chord in the intro, right, that's a C sharp minor, regular C sharp minor, you know that one. Just bar it. And on that one you're doing the same arpeggiation, except you're starting on the A string and going up to the B string. Now here's where an important sort of technique comes in, and you probably, if you're at the point of learning lessons on YouTube, you probably already know how to mute. Because he's not doing this, which would sound lame. He does, he mutes with his palm, right? So you just, you know how to do that, and mute across them. But one thing you do hear almost throughout the whole song, virtually on every, well, at least on the A, B, and C sharp minor chords, is he's muting, except for that B string, rings almost open. See how it's not as muted as the other ones, and if you listen to it, it sounds like that. That's because while you're muting, in order to get the picking right and to have the strings still resonate, because you could mute across like that, right? But then you don't hear them. So you got to mute them a little bit lightly. Well, as you're doing that and still being able to pick, you can see the fleshy part of your palm doesn't cover all the strings. In fact, the B and the E almost aren't muted, and that's why you hear that throughout the song. So, and it gives a really cool effect to hear that B string resonating while the other ones are really muted. So it's a cool effect, even though it's just a product of the physiology of your hand, you know. But it has a cool little effect. So the intro is this E5, C sharp minor, then back to E5, then back to there. So then it starts with the verses, hey little girl, is he good to you, is on E, and then A, regular A. And then B, oh sorry, no, sorry, so A, C sharp minor, A, now B, then back to E5. And it's the same thing all through there, except for the middle 8 part, which that sometimes it's like somebody took a knife part. So that goes into A. Right? So that it goes A, and then a B, except, and at least here's what I hear, he's not doing a full B. He's doing a B with the B string still covered at the 2nd fret. So all the way across like you would on a B string, and then only the D and the G at the 4th fret, while the B is still at the 2nd fret with that barred finger. So it's right, then it's up to a full C sharp minor. Then it's back to the beginning again with that E. most of the outro is just between E5 and you know, your C sharp minor, and that's all the chords. And like I just did, you could do this one around the campfire as a sing along if you want to just strum it instead. But that's the whole tune, and the only real thing to remember is to tune everything down if you want to play it in the same key that they recorded it. But if you're just doing it for yourself at a bar gig or at a party, you can do whatever tuning you want. So good luck, and let me know if you have any trouble.